If you haven't checked in, please check in at 10.
He won the race that year. This year, Bruce Gray is our top volunteer fundraiser. Through his personal giving and the gifts that he solicited, nearly $11,000 has come into this event. And Bruce has served as the chairman of the fundraising event this year and has given wisdom, leadership, and countless hours.
And with all the festivities out of the way, at about 7:15 we headed out, leaving the downtown Greenville Rescue Mission to do a ride around the city. Probably rode over 15 miles before we got to Paris Mountain, climbed Paris Mountain, and then headed on down the other side. I had stopped to use the restroom and wasn't able to climb with the first group that got over the mountain, but I was hoping I could catch them before we reached Caesar's Head. Of course, going down the Furman side of Paris Mountain is always fun. I think one guy did go a little too fast and actually slid beneath one of the barriers on the side of the road. I didn't want to do that, so took it easy in some of the turns. Here I am behind a guy I thought was kind of cool. He's got the number 1, must have been the first person to sign up. Rode with him a little bit until he had a mechanical, and then unfortunately it was just me and nobody else. This is along the base of Caesar's Head, heading up toward Highway 11 before you make a turn to go up on the main road to Caesar's Head, where we are right now. About 8 miles an hour average up.
Well, here we go. Climbing up.
And here we go.
Well, here we are coming up on Bald Rock. It's also about, wow. It's also about 50 miles in. We still have a ways to go, at least 4 more miles up to the top. I just keep going and I'll keep staying. We're 4 miles away. I'm at 49 miles and 58 seconds. No, 49 miles and a half. And we're still climbing. Oh! Taking it easy though. No use killing myself. I'm not going to catch the guys up ahead. Might as well save myself so I can do something for the rest of the day. Well, we'll see at the end. Ooh, I can see it.
I just passed the 1,000 foot sign at this point, coming up to the park at the top of Caesar's Head. Found out that I had been told that the group ahead of me was about 15 minutes ahead, but as I got up there and was talking to some of the guys, they said they had gotten up there about 3 to 4 minutes before me, so it wasn't quite that bad. Thankfully, I was able to connect up there with Louie and Billy, 2 guys that I ride with regularly, and we were able to come down the other side of Caesar's Head, and let me tell you, it was cold. My feet were really starting to get cold before we got off, but the good news was it was all downhill. There was one large climb that we ran into after Caesar's Head, but after that it wasn't too bad. We actually saw this incredible stuff called flat ground on some really nice roads. I think this is called Barkley Road. And then we actually came through some very flat ground, and on the left and right, unfortunately you can't see it very well in these shots, but there were wildflowers. Very nice. It was so good to ride on some flat ground for a little bit, though once we got near Rosman it was going to start going up again. Oh yeah, we rode through some areas where there was some fly fishing going on. In this area, Louis almost got taken out by a dog, and there were, we counted at least 10 garage sales, yard sales. There was one right there as we were out riding this Saturday morning. And there's the stream where the men were out, and actually girls too.
Well, we just crossed the Eastern Continental Divide, so I guess it's downhill from here. We will see.
Oh yeah, and 178. That was a lot of fun. As we were going down, we happened to cross past Steve Sperry going back the other way. Can't imagine climbing 178. I guess someday I'm going to do it. But it sure was fun going down the thing. This turn kind of surprised me. Didn't go over the yellow line, but it was close. And here we are pulling in a little bit past 100 miles at this point. And when we turned, I looked and saw it was just a slight incline, but even that was, oh no, not again. I think it was close to 8,000 feet cumulative climbing for the day. I was looking forward to, they had some great food, hamburgers fresh off the grill. The sags were really good. Had lots of places for us to stop, plenty of fruit, power bars, you name it. You could have done the whole ride without having anything with you in the beginning. They provided almost everything that you would need while you were out there. A1.
Yeah. They're full. A dunk tank.
There you'll see they had a family fun day, so families could come up to the Miracle Hill Children's Home and bring their whole families and play there on the jumping equipment. And again, I bring up the food once more.
Where's the food?
All in all, it was a great time. I'll probably be back next year.